it's Timur here, I'm Ori, and today we need to talk about the new Pokopia trailer because yikes. I don't know if it's just me, people are really starting to turn on Nintendo, like even the cozy gamers. And if the cozy gamers are mad, that's how you know something's off. So let's talk about what's going on here, because this new Pokemon game announcement looked like it was going to be cozy and relaxing, but instead it kind of just feels empty. So for anyone who hasn't been keeping up, the Pokemon fandom is kind of in shambles right now. Between the underwhelming graphics in Scarlet and Violet, the ZA game not hitting like they thought it would, and Nintendo's very weird behavior around suing Palworld devs, people are losing faith. Nintendo's fandom is split. One side is tired of recycled graphics and DLCs for games that are just missing core content, and the other half are just waiting for something that feels cozy again. Here's what people are saying about Nintendo lately.
If you buy the Nintendo Switch 2, you will most likely grow up to be a cuck who watches his wife get fucked by the gardener and the pool boy. I know that this seems like an outrageous statement to say, and a lot of Nintendo fans might be mad at me when I say that, but I want you to hear me out. Nintendo is one of the greediest piece of shit companies that I've ever seen, and the Nintendo Switch 2 is a gigantic scam. Right, not only are they charging an outrageous price for their fuck-ass console, they're also going to charge $80 to $90 per video game. And you know what it lets Nintendo know when we as the consumers buy these products and eat it up regardless of what their actions are? It lets them know that they can continue to get away with it. And then they can set the industry standard for raising the price of video games, and there's nothing that we're going to be able to do about it.
Now, I don't know about cucking, but I do know that as a company, you do have the right to just set whatever prices you want. However, you can't charge $70 to $90 for a game, which, by the way, rarely go on sale from what I've heard, knowing that your fans are going to eat it up, and you appear to be getting lazier and lazier with your content and gameplay. So while we can't really tell Nintendo what they should be doing and what they shouldn't be doing with their company, it does kind of suck to see that the quality and thoughtfulness is kind of going down lately, and yet people are still eating it up. At least that I can judge. So what is Pokopia supposed to be? Pokopia is supposed to be the franchise's cozy life sim moment. You live alongside Pokemon, decorate, do little tasks, learn skills based on which Pokemon you hang out with. Sounds adorable, right? Except when you actually watch the trailer, it just looks like nothing's happening. Like, sure, you can plant flowers. It's like, that's it? You farm a little, place furniture, pick some flowers, and that's literally the loop. The world looks so empty, like they showed this scene of the players surrounded by flowers, and it's supposed to be the big payoff. But instead, it looks like early access Animal Crossing with no NPCs. And I get it, it's early, it's not the full game. But still, trailers are supposed to help you imagine the end game. They're supposed to show you the potential. And if this is end game, then yikes. Am I being too harsh here, or did that trailer really just feel like a mobile ad? Let's see how people reacted when this trailer first dropped. Someone said, I'll save you time. Here's what you need to know. 1, it's a keycard game. 2, it's $70. 3, don't get it. It's $70? Minecraft is like approximately $6.99 and $39.99 depending on the platform and edition. Someone said, charging $70 for this is truly a goddamn crime. And I agree. Not to hate on the people who definitely worked hard on creating a game like this in the first place, but also, like, it's empty. I don't know if you've seen these scenes from the trailer, but that's empty. That's empty. That's very much empty. Someone said, isn't $20 to $30 the standard pricing for games like this? Stardew, Harvest Moon, etc. Another person said, hard to justify when Palworld or Stardew exists. And it's true. With the amount of hours of content and gameplay that you get, while I can see why Stardew is able to price themselves out so low, it is hard to justify paying $70 for a game that looks very unfinished. Especially when the trailer is showing you simple gameplay mechanics like digging, breaking blocks, building, planting flowers. It's not really revolutionary. And you would expect a company like Nintendo, with the Pokemon IP that they have, that they would do something crazy with it. But they're just doing the same basic things that every cozy game needs in order to be a game. To each their own. But this game just further feeds the notion that this franchise produces slop. I sure as hell won't be supporting it. $70 for a game keycard, which is only 10 GB game by the way, and they couldn't even be bothered to design a cover for the game. It's just a screenshot of gameplay, LMAO. What about this game doesn't scream quick cash grab? Now I need to see this cover. So I think this is the cover that they're talking about, and I mean, okay, if this is really the cover, and let's just say that the game is actually what we're assuming it's going to be like based off of the trailer that we saw, I can see why it's just a screenshot like this. I mean, come on. The best shot that they had was them showing us a wide view of some flowers. That doesn't exactly scream dream life with Pokemon. It feels like they're selling the idea of a cozy world without actually building it. And here's the thing, the cozy game community has never been this big before. Stardew, Coral Island, Palia, even Disney Dreamlight Valley, the standard is kind of high. And we've got hits like Stardew still thriving to this day, so you would think Pokemon, one of the biggest franchises in the world, could come in and dominate that space. When you step into that space, you're competing with games that understand community, progression, and customization. And Pokopia, at least right now, seems like it forgot all three. Actually, as of making this video, they just dropped an extended trailer for Pokopia. I assume it's because a lot of people felt the same way about the game. I mean, I wouldn't know, because when I looked at it, all the comments were off. But for some reason, the comments in the extended trailer are on. Very suspicious. I see. So instead of a trailer, this is more like a preview of a cutscene that you would get when you first start the game, I assume. But I'm not gonna lie, it feels a little cut and dry, like, wow, I'm a Ditto and I just transformed into a human. Hi, I'm Professor Tangrowth. This place used to be filled with Pokemon, but now they're gone. Will you help? Wow, sounds great. Count me in. I'm sorry, but this extended trailer is kind of just only extended because they added the cutscene. Other than that, they did show a house being built and some roads, but like, okay, yay. I think this cozy Pokemon game could actually work as a concept if they just really like fill it in. Right now, this is just the basics, like it's just bare bones. Like these are things that exist to create a game. You're Nintendo, you have Pokemon. Add something, add anything. Something's missing. What can they do to make it better? I think what makes this sting a bit is that Pokemon has so much potential. So far from the trailer, we see, hi, I'm Squirtle. I'm a water type. Cool, you're the first water type Pokemon I've met on this island. What can you teach me? So it feels like Nintendo is relying on nostalgia, but not actually evolving with their audience. People want cozy, but they also want substance. If they want to win people back, they need to listen. What do you guys think Nintendo needs to do to win people back? Is it graphics, new ideas, or just listening to their fans for once? I'll be real, I don't want to hate this game. It can work. Look, I'm still holding out hope. Maybe Pokopia will surprise us. Maybe it's an early build and the full game will be packed with content, but for now, it just feels a little underwhelming. I just want a Pokemon game that will actually make me feel like I live in that world again, not just like I'm doing chores for Pikachu. So what do you guys think? Are you excited for Pokopia or are you just over it already? Drop your thoughts below. I'm curious to see how everyone's feeling about Nintendo lately. Anyways, that's it for today's video. Thanks for listening in on my yap session. And if you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.